Hello, and welcome back to another round of iRWC. Round 4 this week at Motegi in the pouring rain, straight into quali as always, and it took me a little bit to get a lap sorted. That 21.3 that you can see on screen now, with about 3 minutes to go, was my first lap that I actually was able to get in. Just wet track things, unfortunately. Yeah, good round this week. Bit of strategy involved, a lot of safety cars, rush round of course with that 3 races, 15 minutes for the first 2, and then half-hour feature with the reverse top 10 for the race 2 and reverse full grid for race 3. So always chaos as always in these rounds. And yeah, you'll see throughout this video how absolutely crazy we get. We're up about 2/10 now. You can see we had a little bit of a wiggle into the chicane there, but we managed to stay around that 2/10. We break into the hairpin and we go really deep, messing up that car that was off there. Simon Mazomo, sorry, it wasn't Mazomo. I'm not sure who it was, sorry. But just putting me off just that little bit, and we lose 3/10 going into the next hairpin. And yeah, really unfortunate there that we weren't able to carry that speed, because
too many mistakes.
The pace was definitely there in the wet to improve on the lap time. About a 10th up into the next corner, we're starting to catch Todd Suter in front. Just getting up the back of him, we're 5/10 up. We lose 2/10 on the exit. Just behind Todd, trying to push as hard as we can through this next 2 corners. We gain a little bit of time and then start to lose it again on the exit, and then using that little bit of draft to pull us across the line. We manage to get across the line and do that 2-minute 0.0,
yeah,
2-minute 1.099, sorry.
P1 was absolutely there.
Yeah, ended up in P5 with, I believe, Sam Muir improving just a little bit, and we lost 3/10. So if you look at where that probably would have put us, we probably should have been sitting P3, P2, but into the first race now. We get a very good start and trying to have a look up the middle immediately into turn 1. We're sitting behind Sam Muir. We got Angus Lawford on our inside. He's going to get up in front of us. We're going to slot behind. Going on now into turn 3. We're going to go to the outside. We're going to go back to the inside and try and get up the inside. Sam Muir breaks early and we get just a little bit stuck behind him. Unable to get that run. Angus Lawford on the outside, using that wet line off the racing line to do a beautiful move around the outside of Sam Muir, getting that move done. And now we are just setting our sights forward, and we know that Sam is a little bit slow in front of us. So with how we went in quali, we know that there is that pace in this car to continue forward and get a couple of positions. So we're going to get nice and aggressive. You can see Sam going on the defensive. Just not enough though. We're going to send it up his inside, get in front, but we have to leave him the space. We're going to be side by side. He's going to just squeeze in front of us. We're going to try and get the switch back. We go to the inside. Sam defends. We're going to try around the outside, and we just can't get alongside. So we try and sit behind once again. Very difficult to do in these wet conditions. The racing was actually quite good for wet conditions for myself. I didn't really have too much problems with lockups or anything like that. Of course, these new 2.2 cars have ABS, so that is, lockups aren't so much of a problem, but you just plow straight through the corners if you brake just that little bit too late with the wetness on track. Not actually raining now in this race, but it is wet. Very wet. Lots of puddles everywhere. And you can see now we're prioritizing that exit as we always do, trying to get a run on Sam Muir. As we cross the line, you can see the gap to P1 has dropped down to about 2.2 seconds. We're going to launch it up the inside of Sam Muir, trying to get on that inside. He's going to have a better run on that outside line, staying off the racing line, and you can see he just launches the car, and he's got such a better run. We're going to go out to the outside, try and replicate what Angus Lawford does. Oh, we know we're going to cut to the inside. Go over, under, we get alongside, we're going to touch the... Oh, we get on the wet patch and lose the rear.
Man!
And around we go, contact there, and absolutely cleaned up.
Well, I can't do anything.
Yeah, unfortunately nothing we could do there. Just as soon as the car went round, there was really no saving it. And unfortunately, it didn't give us a meatball. We were able to limp it home, thankfully, but it did bring out the safety car. Don't watch this. Don't watch this. Ignore it. Oh.
I just got swallowed up at the start, man. One fucking...
Oh, that's not the pit entry, is it? Nope, it's not. Fuck me.
Sorry, I'm not sure what happened there. Yeah, that was a weird one. Yeah, not really sure what happened there, but onto the safety car restart now. We are sitting in P26. We got our fast repair done and dusted. And you can see we immediately get 2 positions on the start. Dylan Gray and Mitch Curry coming together on the safety car restart. We're going to go up the inside of Rick Cowling Fitzgerald, almost getting alongside Vinicius Coelho in front, and we are on an absolute charge through this field once again, having to reclaim those spots that we lost. Crucial points for the championship. Ryan Bettis has managed to get up into P1, and yeah, it is really just damage control if we are going to want to have any chance of getting into that championship fight. Dylan Gray ahead of us as well. We're alongside David Uni now. Almost clear him. We brake just a little bit later, cover him off, and that is that move done as well. Doing really, really nice work here, trying to clean up what we have made as a mess. And we have so much pace than these guys up the back. We go right up the inside of Jolan Hansen and clear him easily through the left-hander there. As we push on, set our sights forward to Jamie Fleming. We're going to have a look up the inside, brake very late, get up his inside, hold it on that curb, first gear, little bit of a wiggle, and we managed to get that move done as well. Absolutely on a tear from P24 on the start up to P18. You can't write this stuff. We were absolutely sending it everywhere we could to try and make up all of this lost ground. And yeah. Just not able to do it. Jack wasn't too happy though.
They make a move at every single corner.
Body rest and path?
Yeah. Love you, Jack. We continue on now. Jack getting in a bit of a fight, I believe, with Dylan in front. Dylan, I believe it was Shepard. I'm not sure. I believe because Dylan Gray spun, and yeah, not happy because Dylan was trying to push his way through, and we had to make a little bit of fun of him there as we get up the inside of Todd Suter on the exit of the final corner and get that move done and set our sights forward to Tim Nicol, who we now start to come up on it. We're going to poke a nose up the inside, just can't keep it in there, and into the hairpin now. We're going to send another one up the inside, get one, almost get two. You can see it on the replay on the top right. We're going to be side by side. Tim Nichols going to get his nose up the inside. Tyler Williams in front. We're going to have to go onto the racing line. Brake really deep. Tim Nichols going to get up our inside. Push us out a little bit wide. And I thought this was really silly driving from Tim. We lose a lot of ground to the guys in front. And given the pace that we had, I felt like it would have been more beneficial for Tim to just drop back. But, you know, it is a race. And as we said just before, it's a race. They're going to be racing for position as we send one up the inside of Tyler Williams, trying to get that move done. You can see now he goes a little bit wide. We're going to take advantage of it, go up the inside. We're going to be side by side through the chicane. It's usually a single file corner. Get the run on the outside and get the move done. Very nicely done. Up into P15 now. Looking ahead to Harry Dodds and Brady Stanley and Alex Sikas in front. Just looking, giving Alex a little bit of a bump draft. We sneak up the inside. We're going to try and brake late. Be a bit smoother on that brake. Get up the inside. Easy as you like. Little bit of a snap. And we managed to save it, thankfully. And that is pretty much going to be all we wrote for this race. Apart from towards the end here, as what we go on to white flag, Harry Dodds is slow on the outside, has a little bit of a moment there. We're going to be side by side with Doddsy as we go on to the last couple of corners. We're going to be side by side, little bit of draft. He's going to brake very late into the corner, park it on that apex. We're going to try and get up the inside. We get a little bit on the curb, which loses the rear end of the car, and we just can't get that run. So unfortunately, at the end of this race, we are going to have to settle for P14. We managed to pick up an extra spot on this lap, but unfortunately not able to get enough into that reverse top 10. Jack managed to do it and get that pole position. He was very, very happy with that. And yeah, we were able to get it done.
Yes. P10.
Ah!
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Yeah, and I lose 2 more because I understeer.
On to race 2 now.
Fuck.
And
I missed the start.
this was a pretty good race in damage control. We were just trying to get back those positions that we lost, and absolutely nailing the start.
I nailed that time.
And getting a bit lucky, I'll be honest, because if you watch it back at about 0.25 speed, you will see that my clutch does come out before the lights go green, so we get very lucky to not get a jump start. And just trying to make those moves very, very early. Up into P11 already off the start. We're going to have a look. Brady Stanley is in front of us on that left side. We're going to try and squeeze up the middle. Bit of contact here and there. We squeeze past Angus Lawford. Take that outside line. Try and get on the outside of Brady Stanley. And he pushes us off there.
Hey.
Lawford gets the run on the exit. Passes us both.
What are you doing,
We're going to have a look in the braking zone. Stay in the middle and outbrake Brady, and
you move
just
under brakes
as Angus
too.
moves a little bit under brakes, we get that move done. Another moment on the exit of the corner. Chaos all around. You can see everyone fighting. Ryan Bettis in front of us, unable to make a lot of positions on that start. Going around the outside of Luke Swan, trying to get the move done on Sam Muir as well. Luke Swan also very fast in this car. Just unable to counteract on that that dry line, I should say, sorry, and a little bit of contact, rubbing wheels there as we are side by side with Luke Swan, pushing as hard as we can. As we make a little bit of contact down the straight, Luke's going to brake very late. We're going to be forced outside, little bit of contact once again, and it is all hands on deck to try and get these positions and get the top 5 that we need and get in front of Ryan Bettis to claw back some of these points as we make a nice move up the inside of Luke Swan, getting that done and just make a bit of contact there with Sam Muir, not on purpose, unable to actually get that move done on Luke Swan. He manages, because of that contact, to get on the outside of us and get on the inside of what becomes the next corner.
Go!
And
holy
yeah,
shit!
I was not very happy with what felt like to me parking it on the apex, but we were fighting very, very hard, and it was just hard racing, and I was just a bit frustrated as we absolutely launch one up the inside and finally get that move done, parking it on the apex ourselves and getting that move done in the end. There was, of course, another safety car as
This is going to be fucking
can see
amazing.
now we are on a safety car restart and trying to nail it. We've got Jared just in front of us in the 57 car with the white and blue rims. Got absolutely bullied by the OPR cars, forcing him down into P5, but we know that we've got a bit more pace than him and we can move forward. So Samir, once again, we know what happened last race when Samir was in front of us, so we know we just kind of have to bide our time and make these moves smart rather than silly and just be patient. We know where Sam's slow. It's right here. You can see how much we gain in terms of time, and you can see how much closer we get on Sam there as we come onto the exit now. Ever inching closer, and you can see Mazomo as well getting absolutely boxed in by those OPR cars. Forced onto that inside line. They're all trying to go around him. 2, 3 wide up front, very close spin in front of us. We get into the back of Sam and send him around. Nothing I could do there, unfortunately. Sam just
unsurprisingly,
gets trying to slow up because of Jared's spin, and another one off in front of us there, and I couldn't do anything to react in time, and just got into the back of Sam, unfortunately.
My word.
And that was the end of race 2. Couldn't get any closer to Simon Mazoma. We ended up 0.8 behind, and yeah, good damage control in the end from us, P4. But Ryan Bettis again winning the race 2,
should have been
having a very good round.
P3 last race. So.
On to the feature race. We decide to start at the back, of course, because we finished in P4. So off the race start, we immediately get on the pounce. We're still in these wet conditions. All the way through, we decide to brake on the racing line as it was so congested on that inside. We get pushed out onto the outside, having to counter steer a lot, pushed out by Jake Edwards. We still managed to gain a couple of spots on the restart from P25 to P20. We're going to have a look up the inside on a few cars. We get up the inside of Jared and we just put our nose in there. Jake Edwards still on our right. There's someone on the slick tire in front of us. It's Brady Stanley. He's going to have no grip at all. We're going to have the run down the straight. You can see there is just cars everywhere. We're going to have a look at that inside line. We're going to brake very late. Put us 3 wide. Get up the inside. Little bit of contact there on the exit. We get a little bit spooked by John Trott there, having a little bit of a moment. He backs out. We're on the inside, and we get that move done up into P13 already on the restart. And I was feeling good on this restart. We were making moves, and already there we're with Jack. As you can see, he is fighting Alex Sicker, same class. Harry Dodd's in front, and I will let this speak for itself.
How the fuck am I 3 wide? What the fuck?
Me, bitch.
It's the one and only Digo Double G.
Are you fucking serious, dude? You just pushed both of it.
I didn't.
Left 1.
Honest to God, I did not push him off.
Well, I was on the fucking curb and he came.
I was on the curb.
Little bit of beef. Little bit of beef.
I was also
all
on the
okay
curb.
after the race. I can assure you that. Obviously, just hard racing, and that gap was always there. I will never, ever say that gap was not there. And the move was clean. I made no contact, so it was just unfortunate that Jack ended up on the outside there. I was trying to get both of them in one go, as we still making moves through the field up into P10 on the end of lap 1 from P25. Making absolute inroads on this field.
Sorry, man.
With Ryan Bettis behind, about 1 second. We need to keep moving forward quickly. Up the inside immediately on Vinicius Coelho and pushing forward up to P9 now. On to lap 2. Harry Dodd's in front. We're going to send one up his inside. Try and continue the move. We make a little bit of contact and we get the move done. Rick Cowling Fitzgerald, we've already overtaken him once tonight. Are we able to do it again? We're going to have a look up the inside. Harry's going to have a look at the inside of us. Rick breaks very early. We get the move done, and Harry's trying to squeeze in behind us. We managed to get the move done. They're side by side as we come on to the next safety car restart now. Already on the back of Curtis Bird, up into P5 on lap 4. We're going to have a look already up that inside line. We're going to push the braking zone as deep as we dare. Get up the inside of Curtis Bird. Try and get that exit. We know that outside is going to be a bit of a better exit. And you can see Curtis still holding his nose there. On the rear, you can see next to the virtual mirror there. He's going to brake a little bit early, and we managed to cover him off. Sam Muir once again in front of us. And we have to be mindful now with Sam Muir in front. On to lap 5 now. Still 20 minutes to go in this race, and Ryan Bettis is now 0.7 behind us. We have to stay in front. We have a little fake of a look up the inside of Sam Muir. Holding possibly the outside. No, we slot in behind. He knows that we can go up that inside. He's going to defend it. We're going to go around the outside. And, I mean, just a lovely move. Oh, round the outside. Thank you very much. Very, very happy with that move. And, yeah, clean as you can get, really, around the outside. And just found the grip, which was very, very nice. On the inside now of Ellie Gardner, Ryan Bettis is right behind us. we get that move done very nice and early on lap 6, and just trying to make sure that we have enough fuel to go to the end now, and you will see
I believe
we are now up the back of Tyler Williams on lap 7 onto lap 8. We're going to have a look around the outside, try and do the similar to what we did in the last race. We're just not able to get it done. Ryan Bettis is 0.3 behind. Tyler's going to squeeze us all the way to the inside as we almost get just alongside. We lift and brake a little earlier. I think we should have probably braked a bit deeper, but Tyler doing some wonderful defensive driving, putting up an absolute wall in front of us, unable to get past him, but we are focused on that fuel save. Trying to get past him while fuel saving is not an easy task. Ryan Bettis getting the run now off the exit of the corner. We get that left wheel slots into the puddle there. Ryan Bettis gets a very good run on us, gives us a little bit of a bump. We're going to lift and coast into the next set of corners. Ryan absolutely demolishing us under brakes. Tyler Williams has a moment. We have a moment. Ryan backs off. Are we able to continue forward? We are, thankfully. And that gap now to 0.4. You can see now 0.1. Ryan, we break into the hairpin, and Ryan is just going to go around our outside. I didn't think it was even possible. He keeps the nose there, and he gets the run off the exit. Wonderful driving from Ryan. He absolutely deserved to win all 3 of these races. And, yeah, it was just really good driving. We try and fight it back, but as long as he stays door to door with us, there is nothing we can do into the next set of corners, as Tyler Williams is licking his lips, knowing he can get away a little bit. But here comes Ryan Bettis up the back of Tyler Williams with about 8 laps to go. And yeah, it was just a lot of fuel saving from there. A bit of attacking from Ryan, but not much we could really do. Onto lap 14, just before white flag, you can see Tyler defending for his life now, but as we come across the corner, Jake Edwards has a little bit of a look. We come up to the exit of the corner, and Tyler Williams is out of fuel. He wasn't able to get the tank to the end and runs out of fuel on the back straight. You can see that dry line has formed. But, yeah, Tyler Williams not able to get that move done. Jake Edwards trying to have a look at us up the inside. Ryan Bettis up 29 positions into P1 as Jake Edwards will head into the pits as we have to push. If we're able to do anything on this last lap, it has to be big. And
let's see if Ryan has enough.
Ryan had enough fuel, as did we. He wins all 3 sprint races in this rush round. Very, very
on the line.
Good round from him. Extends his advantage at the front of the pack.
0.14.
Bruh! Taking a look at the standings now after round 4, and Ryan Bettis extends that championship lead out to 20 points in front of Dylan Shepherd. Ourselves, we are sitting at 764 points. 64 points in front of Sam Muir, who seems to be our main rival at the moment, but Dylan Shepherd is well within our reach. 89 points behind the championship leader, and I think it might be a bit of a stretch to be able to get there, but we will do our best. A win is coming. I can feel it. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. I hope to catch you all over on Twitch. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one.